Good afternoon. It's May 8th, 2024, and I'm doing this a little earlier than I have the past few weeks. It's 12:01, so we still got an hour until the market closes, but there's a few scalps in here and some things you would probably consider swinging. So first off, in the overnight we had this range, and so it breaks out strongly and has good follow through, follow up selling right here. So you might want to consider selling right there, but the problem is it goes sideways. And me personally, I shorted the MES right here, and I got scared from the sideways stuff and got out. And you can see, I think I would have gotten like 15 points on the MES, so missed out on some big money here. And then we get what Al Brooks refers to as an endless pullback. And this pullback, for some reason, it just really had the feel in real time of an endless pullback. If you've seen these before, you know what I'm talking about. It just had that feel. And, we're making these higher lows and higher highs, and we just keep going. So at that point, maybe here you recognize that and you take the second entry long, but that's an inside bar. You definitely would recognize it at this point, but this is not a new low. This looks like a second entry long to me, but I think that's a setup you can take. But yeah, I think it's reasonable to get long in here and hold it. And then we break below the channel. Not much of a convincing break, so this could be on a larger time frame. This is probably just a tail. You can see it's like a 3-bar reversal. So yeah, let's see on that's probably this tail right here. Or no, it's probably this tail actually. No, it's probably this tail. Anyway, 7-Eleven. Now I'm just curious. 7-Eleven. Yeah, so it's this tail. So we come up here and you do get, first of all, we have a break of this micro channel, but the micro channel is still it's still in play. I mean, we haven't broken lower on any of these bars, but you can see there's closes outside of that channel, and then we get sort of two-legged pullback to the EMA. Technically, you can't take this on max rules, but it looks pretty good. And then we get this strong buy climax that leads to an overshoot on this chart, and you get one push higher. Let's take a look. So all the the beginner bulls who bought this close, and then they get disappointed by these two bear bars. It comes up and tries to test it, and you can see it doesn't reach that level. So they're getting a little spooked. You get this second entry. I wouldn't take that. You get this second entry. It's in the middle of the channel. That's why I wouldn't take it after an overshoot near the highs of the overnight. And this time it does reach their entry. And so all these break-even stops fill. It takes one tick above that. Boom. You get a big bear bar. I think you have to take that one. It's basically, I mean, it is a double top, but it's like a double test. Yeah, double test. So I think that's a really good entry. And that forms this channel down. You get this second entry short that people probably took, but they were a little too early. And then you get confirmation of this channel right here. I marked this red. I guess I didn't realize it was technically a third entry. But you can see that looks... and I think this kind of reminds me of what the daily chart is looking like. You get this complex single leg that has two legs in it, and then you get a strong leg up. Let me show you what I mean. You got this complex leg that has two legs in it, and then you get a strong leg up. And I'm thinking we might sell off a little more on the daily chart, but it's looking like a bullish reversal right now. But anyway, we just go sideways for a bit, and I'm sure on a larger time frame these are really it's just sideways. So yeah, I guess that's why I had this range. So yeah, this turns out to be a range. We break lower, we hit that measured move and bounce, and then you get this lower high. It's like a breakout pullback, second entry short, lower high. Boom, we come down. Oh, we actually didn't hit the measured move of this until right here. This level of support was just the midline from the overall daily range. And so we test that measured move one more time, and then you get this super bullish higher low. I think it's reasonable to want to get long there. That leads to a breakout to the high side, get a double top, and kind of a similar situation here. Actually, let's look at this, the close of this bullish bar. So buy the close bulls get trapped here. They're disappointed by these three bear bars. It comes back. Some of them get out, break even. So it comes back to the EMA. You can see the EMA flattening out here. These guys buy the close, disappointed by another bear bar. Boom, you get this lower high, and they sell. I liked this trade in real time as like a lower high back into this range, and boom, look, goes right down to support, bounces. Now we're in the middle of the range. So that's what it looked like today. And the reason I think we've had such low volume days past 2 or 3 days, I think even this day was kind of like low volume, even though the bar is kind of big, is we have a news item, some news items tomorrow. So be aware of those. Yeah, I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.